Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be showing you meal prep for chicken cauliflower fried rice. I also did some wontons on the side, but those are pre-made, so I'll just show you the brand for those ones at the end. To get this recipe started off, I am going to be taking about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of this Kirkland minced California garlic. I love buying garlic like this just because I don't like chopping it myself. I am going to be adding about 1 tablespoon of chopped onions to these as well. These are just dehydrated ones. We use these a lot just because my fiance doesn't like actual onions, so I use these for like quick prep. And then I'm also going to be spraying my pan with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray so that garlic is not burning to the pan. After about 2 minutes, that garlic is super fragrant along with that onion, so now it is time to add all of my veggies. At the beginning, like you can see here, I weighed out about 8 ounces of these frozen veggies, and then I ended up adding the entire 16-ounce bag of Trader Joe's organic Foursome vegetable medley. And then this was just a block of cauliflower that I needed to use from my freezer, so I didn't even really count that in the recipe. It was just something I didn't want to go to waste. So now I'm going to be adding the main portion of my cauliflower rice. This is frozen rice cauliflower from Sam's Club. Any kind works, just without the oil, so you don't have to count points for this. I am adding 3 12-ounce bags, so 36 ounces. I'm making a lot of rice cauliflower here, so I'm going to be adding that and cooking this all up and breaking that cauliflower rice down. So now that I have my rice and veggies kind of all broken up and I've been letting this go on the stove for about 5 minutes, I am adding 1 tablespoon of Imperial Dragon sesame seed oil. This is definitely a must in any fried rice recipe of mine. And then I'm also going to be adding some low sodium soy sauce. This is the regular like glass container, but it is low sodium soy sauce in here as well. And then I'm also going to be adding some coconut aminos. So I did 1 tablespoon of the low sodium Kikkoman, and then here I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of Trader Joe's coconut aminos. I'm going to be popping in 2 of these crushed ginger cubes. I get these at Trader Joe's. They are so convenient. You just keep them in your freezer and use as needed. I never use enough to actually buy like fresh ginger. So here I am just going to mix this around, and I'm going to be cooking this until a lot of that liquid has gone away. This is a lot of fried rice, so mine cooked for about like 20 minutes. While my fried rice is going on the stove, I am going to be chopping up my chicken. So this chicken was super easy. I didn't want to film it just because I've showed you guys so many times. But all I did was just place this in my Ninja Foodie at 350 degrees for about 20-30 minutes until that internal temperature reached 165 degrees. I love cooking it this way. My chicken always comes out nice and juicy. So I'm going to be chopping up 20 ounces of cooked Members Mark chicken, and then I'm going to be chopping it up into nice dice-sized pieces, and taste test because and then I will put the seasonings for this down below in the description box. So my fried rice is almost done on the stove, so now I'm going to be adding that chicken. I added 20 ounces that was cooked. I'm going to be cooking this down, and I'm also going to be adding some scallions to the actual fried rice mixture. I'm also going to be adding some dry seasonings. I am adding some garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of pepper. Now it is time to add some eggs to our cauliflower fried rice. So I created a hole in the middle. I sprayed it with some nonstick cooking spray, and then overall I will be adding 1 cup of egg beaters. So I add this a little at a time, just because if you pour the whole cup in, everything's going to get kind of nasty. So you want to scramble this a little bit, add some more, scramble, and so on and so forth. Once your eggs start to resemble scrambled eggs, go ahead and start mixing this in with all of that cauliflower rice until your eggs are nice and set, and then this will be coming off the stove once I add the scallions in here. So it is assembly time. These are huge servings. You could totally cut this recipe in half, add less cauliflower rice or less chicken and more chicken, less, whatever you want. Make this your own. I usually make this different every time I go and make this. So each serving size for the meal prep containers will have 2 1/4 of a cup of just the cauliflower rice, and then I'm also going to be adding some garnish and some wontons to the side. But this is such a filling and delicious lunch. I will say the coconut aminos weren't as strong as I hoped they'd be. I'd had it in the past, and it's not as strong of a flavor as like the Kikkoman soy sauce. So I will probably just stick to my soy sauce next time, but it was nice to try something a little bit new here. I did end up adding a few dashes of soy sauce the day of. So I'm going to finish this assembly and I'll show you guys what I'm topping them with. Here I just have some top scallions. I'm just going to be placing this on the tops of these, and also some white sesame seeds. I don't use enough to count any points for it. Just be mindful of that. And that is it for this meal prep, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make these. They are so stinking delicious. It is 4 points for the fried rice, 1 point for those chicken wontons. I will list the brand down below. I thought I took a picture of it, but I didn't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.